Guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday, it is March 9th, and it is 11:45 in the morning, and I'm done. I am done. Let's see, what did I do today? I traded square to the upside because both the SPY and the Nasdaq and the Dow too, all of them, are pushing up today, right? Um, Very good trade. I'm quite happy. It wasn't perfect, but it's a lot closer to what I should be trading. Okay, so let's see. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know my pattern: breakout, retest, continuation, right? I went in at the very end of this candle. In fact, okay, so I went in at the right at the open of this one, but let's just say that I went in here because this is the candle that I used for reference, and I got out here. And the total gain was 23.08%. Good, very good. This was what, like about an hour and a half, more or less. Great. All right, so I went in here, like I said, breakout, retest, continuation, but I didn't like that. I mean, the retest didn't quite touch this level, right? I mean, yes, it came back and then back up, which is the shape that I want to see, but there was still that little bit of gap between the low of this candle and the level that I want to retest, right? And surely enough, the trade didn't work right away. It had to touch it. It had to touch it first. And then it worked out really well. Granted, we had a little resistance here. In fact, it was quite obvious right there. But once we broke it, and we broke it because both the SPY and the Nasdaq helped, we just went up, right? Now, I got out here. Why? You know, like, you might be asking why, because I mean, it looked like we just, we were gonna start running, right? But I didn't like the momentum. I didn't like the momentum. I saw a negative divergence, and yeah, I mean, it had taken a long time to get to this point, and it was sort of crawling. Plus, there was a wide bid-ask spread. So I set my order at the ask when there was strength going up, not momentum, but some strength. I got filled, and it turned out to be the top so far. We might, for all I don't know, like we might hold this level and then come back up, right? I don't know. But I'm very happy with my exit. Yeah, the better entry would have been here. I didn't get it. Oh well, it is what it is, right? But yeah, I'm very happy because I am back to trading my system, which is what, pays my bills, right? My GME and Tesla trades were more emotional and definitely not what you want to be doing if you want to achieve any degree of longevity in this level, in this career. Okay. Okay, so now let's talk about the SPY, and I'll also talk about the Qs, the Nasdaq, and the Dow a little bit. But let's start with the SPY. So yesterday, what did I say yesterday? Yesterday we had a candle that was about here, more or less. It was green, and I said that I wouldn't be surprised if it turns around, and it went up a little bit farther up, hit this level, and then it went back down. Now, the fact that we broke yesterday's highs and this level today is pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. We're still looking for the break of this high of 390 with 92 cents to officially break the downtrend. But I like this. I mean, if you look at these swings, we had our green swing up, and then or green push up, and then red. Green push up, red. Green green push up, red up, and another green push up. So you could argue that the trend has been broken already because we broke this high, but I still want to be, to be safe, I want to break this high before I say that the downtrend has been broken. Let's look at this on the intraday. Oh, also the fact that the low of today is right this level, that's bullish too. It's also yesterday's low, and it means that people want to buy, right? So yesterday it held this level. Today, as soon as it touched it, we bought it right back up. Let's see how it happened intraday. Actually, it was pre-market. It was pre-market. You know what? Hold on. Let's look at this without pre-market. Let's see what happens. Well, look at that. So yesterday we closed right at this level, and today we gapped up. That's very bullish. That's very, very bullish. We have broken this level, this resistance. We are above yesterday's highs. So again, if you want to argue that the trend has been broken, you can, but I'm going to assume that the trend has been broken once we break the high of March 1st, which is 390 with 92 cents. Right. Now, what do I think is going to happen for the rest of the day? And again, this is just my guess, alright? I don't have to be right. So we're holding this level. We are clearly holding this level, which is good, but I don't know. I mean, we broke this level. Great. Where are the buyers that were waiting for this level to be broken to push this further up, right? If we had had my pattern, again, a breakout, retest, which we had here, continuation, if this continuation had gone up, that would have been a lot more bullish than a sideways movement, right? We will see what happens. There's no telling, there's no guessing, who knows. Now the Qs. Let's see what did the Qs do. So after a few, like same downtrend, right? We are pretty much at the same place as we were with the SPY. You could argue that the downtrend has been broken because we high 310.06. Yeah, we are above yesterday's high. That's bullish. But I mean, there's this resistance right here, and I would like to see this level broken. It's still very far. It's still very far. But until we see this broken, or at least we put a higher low, I don't know if you can say that the downtrend in the Nasdaq has been broken. I don't know. Anyways, that's just my interpretation. Let's see intraday. Intraday, much like yeah, look at that. Right, so this is yesterday's or some recent high. What day was it? It was yesterday, right? Yeah, that was yesterday's highs or the recent highs, really. We broke it this morning. Down we went. We held VWAP and we broke it again, but there's no retest continuation, right? So I think at this point people are just waiting. People are just waiting. They have been, they have learned their lesson. And yeah, it's just they don't know what's gonna happen. They don't want to risk it, so they are just waiting in waiting mode, right? And the Dow looked very strong this morning. Hold on, let me just delete that because I don't want that. There we go. Dow, let's see the Dow. Let's look at the daily. Look at that. The Dow looks awesome. The Dow is super close to all-time highs. In fact, let's mark it. Right. I like these lines very much. Okay, so let's see. All-time highs at 321.73. We are near breaking them. yeah, it just looks strong. The intraday also, like, we gapped up, closed the gap, kind of recovered VWAP, and then we just, we bounced on VWAP a couple of times, and we are near all-time highs, testing them. We could very well break them today, but again, there's no guessing. It's anybody's guess, really, and who knows what will happen, right? Okay. Alright, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm keeping an eye on BA. It has been sort of beaten down a little bit, but it looks like it wants to come back, and the Dow is strong, so it might be a good day for it. But yeah, I need to see my pattern. If I don't see it, then I'm not gonna take the trade, right? And this morning, I mean, let me just put the pre-market. Okay. We broke pre-market high, which came from, yeah, this morning very early on. We broke it with volume, but we never retested it. So, nope, I cannot trade this, right? Another one that I'm keeping an eye on is GME. We have pre-market high, broke it, retested, but we didn't hold it, we just went down. So, nope. We are breaking it again, but there's no real strength here, and now the day high is right there, so it's very nearby. I don't like it. And last but not least, oh, by the way, actually, I want to talk about a few plays. Tesla looks good. Tesla broke pre-market highs, retested them, and it just went up. And I totally missed this. Now, these are Tesla. I have said in the recent past, is my nemesis. I don't like to trade it. I just took 2 trades, but they were both emotional, and I lost one, I won another. Still not my favorite stock to trade, but I have to say, when the patterns happen, they happen very cleanly, right? You see this. You see the breakout, retest, continuation with volume. That's all you need to see. That's all you need to see. Boom, and you're going up. Actually, no, that's not all you need to see. You need to see a lot more with indicators that I teach my students, but that's the gist of it, right? I was looking at Riot. Oh wow, look at that. I was looking at Riot and I lost sight of it because I took my SQ trade, and yeah. Pre-market high, broke, retest, continuation, then it set a day high of the day, broke. It was kind of a very dirty breakout, right? But yeah, again, breaks, retests, and continues with volume, up you go. I didn't want to trade this. I wasn't crazy about trading this because I know it can run, but it was up already like 22% or so when I was looking at it. So you know how, like, I mean, 22 is a lot, right? You shouldn't be expecting it to run much more. In this case, it did, but who knew, right? Nvidia was another one that I was looking at. Breakout of the high of the day, retest, continuation, right? But again, it's a little bit dirty. I didn't really like this too much. But yeah, you see that it moved okay. Yeah, and Baidu was another one that I was looking at, another one that's moving. Breakout, retest, but again, like, all these patterns were very dirty. All these plays, the pattern was very dirty, so I didn't really like it, right? Now it looks like SQ, which is the one that I traded, is pretty much the only one that's going down, so I'm very happy that I got out where I did. My exit was right at the top. That's great. That's also dumb luck. I'm not gonna claim that I timed it, perfectly and all. It was just the momentum wasn't there. There was a divergence, so that's all I needed to see. And in this case, it worked out really great. Right. So, okay. that has been a longer video today, but anyway, hopefully you guys found some value in all the examples that I went over today. And if you have any comments, any questions, feel free to drop them on the comment section. Then like, subscribe, all that good stuff, blah blah blah. Good. All right, so I will talk to you tomorrow. I don't think I will trade anymore because I do have a couple of things that I need to do. But yeah, good stuff. All right, guys, have a good one. Cheers, bye.